Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Christy Lynn, this is baby Evelyn. If you're new, please don't forget to subscribe. I do a lot of different motherhood content, especially baby updates, milestones, tips and tricks that I'm learning as a new mom. Half the time I'm still figuring it all out because I am a new mom, but whatever I learn, what works for us, I do try to share it over here on my channel to hopefully help all of you out who might be new moms as well. Today's video is going to be Evelyn's 8-month update. Speaking of milestones, right? So we're going to talk about everything that has changed since her 7-month update. And I just can't believe that she is 8 months. I feel like she's not even a baby anymore sometimes. She sometimes doesn't act like a baby. She's acting more like a toddler, I feel like. So anyways, I've got her occupied right now with some little cards. She loves these touch and feel cards. These are by Love Every. We love their subscription service. We get their toys every couple of months on their subscription. And that way I don't even have to worry about toys. They just come in the mail based on her age and her development. So super, super helpful if you're a new mom looking for just a little bit of help with the toy category. That would be something worth looking into. What is new with you, little girl? We just finished up lunch and that makes me think of a couple of things to share. She's drinking from an open cup very well now. Of course, she doesn't hold it herself, but we have to hold it for her. I mean, she tries to hold it, but then she just fills it. So, but she's drinking from an open cup better than she even drinks from a sippy or a straw. And I am trying to get her to drink from a sippy and a straw, like one of those baby straws that are really flexible, because just for spills and all of that, and also just so that hopefully she can hold the cup herself and be able to drink herself as she starts eating more. Speaking of eating more, let's talk about solids. How are you doing on solids, Evelyn? She is not too into solids still. Nothing has changed much on that front. She much prefers milk over solids still. You can't make a baby do what they aren't ready to do. So, you know, I just keep offering it. I will say now she's, what is she? 8 months and a week, 8 months and 2 weeks almost, maybe. I will say she's doing better day by day in the recent weeks. She really is. She has started to explore a lot more with what I'm giving her. She'll at least hopefully try playing with it and not just throwing it everywhere. So there's that. So yeah, I think the fact that she is willing to play with her food better now means it's progress. So I'll take it. She's not chowing down anything except for she has a favorite. She loves those peanut butter puffs. I tried to get her to eat some other food at each meal, and then I will give her that kind of after as like a little reward, just something she's familiar with, and she'll get really excited. And just at this point, the last few days, she just stuffs the whole thing in her mouth, sucks on it until it melts, and then swallows it. So that is huge progress. I know we're at almost 8.5 months now, but for her, that's huge progress. And I know some babies are just a lot slower to take to solids, and she's definitely one of those. She's happy with milk and she is content with that. So, but that's okay. We just move at her pace. That's all you can do. On a less positive note, she just gets really upset when it comes to diaper changes, especially, and then occasionally changing her clothes as well. Just taking her away from whatever she's doing, interrupting her activity to change her diaper, she's not a happy camper about most of the time. And then I do try to distract her. What are you doing with your foot? I do try to distract her as much as I can. So I have a few toys, a few little items that I give her when she is upset, because I find the best thing to do to kind of cheer her up is just distract her, just shift focus. So rather than focus on, oh, she's so upset, she's so upset, she's so upset, and me stressing out, and then rather than that, I just try to shift gears. And yes, she does need her diaper changed. So, you know, I'll try to hold her there, because if she is flailing around enough, she will actually bump her head on at the top of her changing table. So I try not to let that happen. The best trick I can give you if your baby's doing that is try to give them something that they don't normally get to play with, whether it's just special toys just for diaper changes or changing clothes, or what I do is I'll just hand her something that's safe, whether it's like, can you not open the book? Here, I'll help you. Look. I'll hand her like a little lotion bottle or something like that. She also loves playing with her wipes package. Sometimes that just does not work. Sometimes nothing works, and then you just got to get through that diaper change. So that is just the way it is. And I understand now more than ever that things are just phases. It's not going to last forever. I used to feel like these things would last forever, but now I try to tell myself it's just a phase. She's just a little baby, and it's going to pass as she learns and grows. So we're okay. Can you find the rough tongue, Evelyn? Rough tongue. Good job. I'm really hoping she's going to start clapping her hands soon because I think that would be so cute. But what she has started doing is waving her arms around, like just waving her hands in excitement. It's so cute. So if she hears like a song that she's familiar, a song she's familiar with, or just gets excited about something, she'll start like waving her arms around and her hands around. It's just so cute to see her get excited. You're so funny with your feet. She's always tapping her feet on literally everything. It's adorable. She's also blowing raspberries. Can you show everyone how you blow raspberries? Evelyn. Wow. She now has to be in full charge of her book reading time. She doesn't like, and she lets me know, she doesn't like me holding the book or turning the pages. She has to do both of those things now. So unless she is holding the book and turning its pages, she doesn't want a book read to her. So we've really had to adjust how we do our routines now, because I was reading books to her before her nap and before bedtime, but sometimes she gets upset if I am Are you bored of this book? Let's see. Here's one. You want this one? So sometimes she'll get upset before her going to sleep because I try to read her a book and she wants to turn the pages. So we sometimes will just sit there and I'll let her turn as many pages as she can. Sometimes it's like all of them at once. And then we'll just say that was reading the book. Is that pretty water? Hello, giraffe. Sip, slurp. Ooh, pretty sun. Yeah, back and forth. You can turn it back and forth. There's the giraffe. What's next? Yeah, you're getting good at that. Let's talk about early morning wakings. I think I mentioned it in our last update. Pretty sure I did, because that's been going on for a while now. There was one point where I thought we had resolved them by, I just lengthened her wake windows at that time. She was needing them lengthened a little bit, and they seemed to resolve, but just for like 2 or 3 days. And then they were back. And then I tried all kinds of stuff. I tried lengthening her wake windows more. I tried shortening them back. I tried an earlier bedtime, a later bedtime, 100% blackout room, which we still do. I tried all of the things. They still happen sometimes, but you know what? I will take it over waking up 2 to 3 to 4 times a night. Instead, she sleeps through the night and then just ends up waking up around 5, sometimes 4. But what I will do, unless something's wrong, and I can tell if something's wrong, what she's been doing lately, so they're kind of semi-resolved. What she's been doing lately is she'll wake up around 5, and then she'll put herself back to sleep. She'll like fuss a little bit, talk to herself a little bit, roll around. Sometimes she doesn't even open her eyes, but then she'll actually put herself back to sleep. And she'll sleep until 6, sometimes 6:30. So I think they are resolving. I think her little body is getting used to the idea that it's not time to get up quite yet, because unless there's something wrong, I don't get her until 6 in the morning anyways. If she wakes up at 5, I've been coming in at 6, unless I can tell there's something wrong, and in which case I don't want to leave her in a poopy diaper, or if, you know, something's just wrong. So I definitely go in immediately if I can tell something's wrong. But if she's just tossing and turning awake, talking to herself, or even fussing a little bit, I let her stay in the crib until 6 o'clock. And then, like I said, the last few days to week or so, she's been putting herself back to sleep, and that's amazing. And so it gives me hope that maybe her body is just kind of adjusting and she's learning it's not time to get up yet. I'm nervous for daylight savings time because that is starting soon, and then that's gonna put us even earlier. So I'm definitely nervous about that. I hope we can get them resolved before then. But if not, I guess it's gonna be 3 and 4 a.m., right? I think so, yeah. I'm sure with time she's gonna start sleeping into a reasonable hour. Unless she's just an early riser, and if that's the case, if she just, you know, continually wakes at 5, I'll just adjust my bedtime. But I'm pretty sure, because she's really grumpy if she doesn't fall back asleep. She's really grumpy. So when she goes back to sleep and doesn't get up until 6 or 6:30, she's in a much better mood when she wakes up that time. That is gonna wrap up this video. I hope it was helpful. Hopefully you enjoyed getting to see Evelyn and just hearing about how she's been doing. If you have a baby, let me know in the comments how old they are. Let me know what they're doing with what things you're going through with them. Ow! Does your baby pinch? That's one thing she's doing that I forgot to mention. She's been pinching for like the last month or 2 or so. It's painful sometimes. And then, as always, I want to remind you in these videos, I'm sharing what's working for us, but I'm a first-time mom, so I don't know all of the ways to do things. I don't necessarily do things the right way, but it does seem to be working for us, so I'm sharing what's working for us. So just keep that in mind with anything that I do share, that, you know, I'm still learning things as I go. Maybe you're like me, your baby's like mine, and maybe something that I'm sharing might work for you. So just always keep that in mind, though, with anything, that no one's baby is exactly the same. We're just all trying to find something to relate to, I think, and just shared experiences can really help give you ideas, I find. But yeah, I just wanted to say that because I don't ever want you to think that I am saying, or that I think I know, like my way is the only right way. Just do what works for you and your baby, and then you're gonna be just fine. I'm just here to give you ideas if you're looking for them, or if, you know, what you're doing isn't working and you want to try something else out. That's why I like to share the tips and tricks that I do on my channel. This is just something that I know for my situation that seems to work, and maybe it'll work for you too. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!